Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're exploring a truly fascinating frontier. We're looking at artificial intelligence, right? But not just as a handy tool for writing emails or generating code. No, we're asking a much bigger, much wilder question today. Could artificial intelligence actually create the next world-changing invention?
Section 1. The Lab of 2045. A Glimpse into the Future. So picture this. Imagine walking into a bustling research laboratory in the year 2045. Scientists are busy running experiments, engineers are over there testing prototypes, and designers are sketching out these futuristic ideas. At first glance, everything seems completely familiar, just a typical day in the lab. Well, familiar until you notice one highly unusual member of the team, an AI agent. Now, it isn't holding a wrench, and it definitely isn't wearing a lab coat. But it is generating thousands of new ideas every single hour, literally thousands. Sure, some are impossible, and some are just totally impractical. But hidden among them, one of those ideas could be the very invention that fundamentally changes the world. Because let's think about it. For centuries, invention has undeniably been one of humanity's absolute greatest strengths. The wheel, the compass, the printing press, electricity, the airplane, the computer, and of course the internet. Every single generation has created tools that completely transform civilization.
Moving on to Section 2, supercharging the design process, accelerating research and development.
Now, just imagine adding artificial intelligence to that incredible historical track record. Could innovation accelerate faster than ever before? Well, take engineers designing a new electric vehicle battery, for example. Testing millions of material combinations in a physical lab, that could take decades. But instead, an AI agent jumps in. It analyzes the scientific literature and material properties, and then it identifies a small group of highly promising candidates. From there, the human researchers step in to perform the targeted experiments.
And the difference here is absolutely staggering. Testing millions of combinations by hand takes literal decades, but having AI identify a small group of promising candidates, that happens almost instantly. It's a total game changer. Now sure, some of those experiments will still fail. That's just science, right? But the point is, the search for breakthroughs begins with far, far better direction.
Section 3, expanding across global industries, architecture, aerospace, and medicine.
Let's step out of the battery lab for a second and into an architect's office. Imagine planning a massive new skyscraper. Instead of producing just one or two primary designs, the AI generates thousands of possibilities. Some of them maximize natural sunlight, others heavily reduce construction costs, and others might dramatically improve earthquake resistance. The architects then get to evaluate all these options and choose the design that best matches their goals. So you see, the AI doesn't replace their creativity at all. It actually expands it. Or how about aerospace engineers developing a brand new aircraft? Using AI agents, they can simulate millions of flight conditions in a snap. They can analyze structural performance under extreme stress, optimize the whole thing for fuel efficiency, and identify dangerous weak points before a single physical prototype is ever even built. Development becomes so much faster, the testing becomes highly focused, and the innovation process becomes incredibly efficient.
And we're seeing the exact same transformation happening in medicine too. You've got scientists searching for new drug delivery systems, doctors exploring advanced medical devices, and researchers investigating artificial organs. In all these cases, AI agents are helping organize this vast universe of possibilities, suggesting entirely new directions for laboratory investigation. It's really amazing.
Which brings us to Section 4. Can AI truly invent? The anatomy of innovation.
Now, all of this acceleration brings up a pretty profound question about the nature of creativity itself. Can AI truly invent something completely original, or is it simply combining existing ideas in new ways?
Well, history actually gives us a massive clue here, because many of our greatest human inventions emerged simply by connecting established ideas from completely different fields. Take the smartphone, for example. It's really just a brilliant combination of computing, telecommunications, cameras, and software. Or modern electric vehicles. They combine advances in batteries, electronics, and manufacturing. So artificial intelligence may just turn out to be exceptionally good at discovering these unexpected, brilliant combinations.
Yet we have to remember that true invention requires more than just algorithmic possibility. It requires purpose. Think about it. The greatest inventions in history were aimed at solving meaningful human problems, things like securing clean water, ensuring safe transportation, creating reliable communication, or delivering better healthcare. A machine? Well, it doesn't really care if water is clean or dirty, does it? It lacks that intrinsic human purpose.
Section 5. The Human-AI Partnership: Wisdom, Responsibility, and Purpose.
So let's look at the fundamental difference between the machine and us. While artificial intelligence can generate endless ideas and discover those novel combinations we talked about, it is humanity that provides the purpose. We are the ones who decide which ideas actually deserve to become reality. And another huge part of this is responsibility. Because, let's face it, not every invention improves society. Some create pretty serious unintended consequences. So progress must always be guided by human wisdom.
Looking ahead, future research laboratories will likely include teams of AI inventor agents. You might have some exploring chemistry, others designing materials, and others optimizing manufacturing. But they'll be working tightly together with human experts to accelerate the next generation of scientific breakthroughs. Honestly, future history books probably won't describe humanity competing with AI, but rather humanity inventing right alongside it. Because ultimately, every great invention in history begins with one simple, profoundly human question: what if? What if there were a better way, a faster way, a safer way, a cleaner way? Artificial intelligence is definitely going to help us explore more answers to those questions than ever before. But the curiosity, the imagination, and the sheer courage to turn those ideas into reality, well, that will always begin with people. In our next explainer, we're going to explore another completely fascinating frontier. Can AI agents actually help governments make better decisions? And what role might intelligent systems play in the future of public services? If you enjoyed this explainer and want to keep exploring how AI is transforming invention, engineering, and the future of technology, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications, because who knows, the next great invention may already be waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.